And the first somewhat tricky one, even though you'll catch on to this one fast, is lesson 8. I call this lesson the star. This is the first time you're going to use your star, and the stars are represented this way, and basically an X with a minus sign through it. And you're going to use your white pawns for the first time. And I'm just going to show you these pictorially, really easy. So the first thing I'll do is I'll draw a balance, and I'll write 3 stars. Now I give my kids a choice to draw their stars, if they're doing it pictorially, exactly this way, or if you're using your kit, you'd use your white pawns. But I'll also let them just draw stars the way they're used to drawing stars. So I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to write 3 stars. Now it says to take away a star, and that simply means you would just erase one of your stars. Equals a star and a 9 cube. You see, we would take a star away from each side, and then star equals 9. We have to do our check. I'm going to cut those strings. Star is 9, 9 and 9 is 18, equals 18. So my check is 18 equals 18. Now to do a slightly more difficult problem from lesson 8. This is number 4 from the new work. So I'm going to draw my balance, and we're practicing the distributive property again. And I always ask my students to draw a little arrow to show them that they're doing everything inside the parentheses twice. So if we're doing our 5 twice, that makes 10. And I'm going to draw an arrow over here to the 2 stars. And if I'm doing 2 stars twice, that's going to make 4 stars. Equals 18. And I can just make an 18 cube and 3 stars. It's up to you which move you make first at this point. You could take 3 stars away from each side, and we could take 10 from each side. I slash out my 10, I take 10 away from 18, I'm left with 8, and now I'm left with a star on the left and an 8 on the right, so star equals 8. And to do my check, do my squiggle, make sure I go underneath the 8, and we have 8, 16, 24, 32. So all my stars add up to 32, plus 10 makes 42 on the left, and 8, 16, 24, 24 plus 18 also equals 42. So that checks.